Hi, I'm here. I will put the version on YouTube, guys. So just a minute. Let me see.
I think we are already on YouTube. I received a message here.
Yeah, just a minute.
We're online on YouTube. I take
Yeah,
it. You need a
yes,
bit?
guys. Yes. Uh, so guys, we are live on YouTube right now. So good evening. Uh, I'm here with amazing guys, uh, amazing people. So my name is Gabriela. Let me explain a little bit about the platform. So basically here you can find some language to practice, such as English, French, and Spanish. This is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student like you guys. So I'm here to improve my speaking skills. So we are in a safe place to do it because here we don't have a judgment and we don't have a correction. So before we start our conversation, um, we start with a little presentation we introduce. So my name is Gabriela, but you can call me Gabi. I'm 32 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro with my husband. I'm executive assistant and I'm here to improve my English and French. So during my free time, I like to go out with my dog, cook new dishes. What else? Watch a series, study, and yes, this is all. And what about you, Alexandre? Could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Of course. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Alexandre. I'm 40 years old. I live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, Brazil. I'm a logistics coordinator. And my, my hobbies are training bodybuilder and training jiu-jitsu. I am black belt in jiu-jitsu. In my free time, I like spending time with my family. I like study, read books, and to go out with my wife in evening and special and weekend because in week I don't have time.
Yeah.
Um, I'm here in Talk since July. I start my study in English in July too. My objective in learning English is to evolve professionally. This is a little bit about myself, guys. Thank you.
Nice, Alexandre. Thank you. And you, Omir, could you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name is Almir. I live in São Paulo, in the capital. I am 57 years old. I'm married. I have a daughter. She's 12. I work in the subway company here in São Paulo that belongs to the government. So I am a government employee. And the subway company, it's related to transportation, public transportation. In the England, they call it underground. American English, they say subway. Anyway, uh, I don't know what to say. That's enough, I think.
Yeah, thank you, Omir. And you, Leanderson?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Liam Anderson, but you can call me just Liam. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. I live with my wife and my children. I have two children. I work with cloud computing. For now, I'm using AWS to resolve issues. My main hobby is cycling, and I'm here to improve my English skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Leanderson. And Matheus, your turn.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Matheus Hartmann. I'm 30 years old. Uh, I live in Recife with my wife. I have no kids, and nowadays I work as a data analyst at Eletrobras. That is the biggest generation transmission in Brazil and America Latina, in Latin America. And I like to play games with my friends and spend time with my family, my wife, my father, mother, and my sister. I think that's all. Thanks.
Thank you, Mateus. Brizola, did you?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba. It's in countryside of São Paulo, like my friend Diana. And the same. I am single without kids, only the special company of my four-leg baby. In my free time, I enjoy watching movies and the series, listen to music, and read the books. I am passionate about cooking, especially creating new dessert recipes. Professionally, I've been working in recruitment and selection with a focus on technology. And in February of this year, I started studying English at TALKNTALK, and every day I'm moving closer to my main goal, becoming fluent in confident English. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Brizola. And you, Dai?
Hey guys, I am Diane, like I said, but you can call me Dai because that is my nickname. I'm from São Paulo, but at the moment I'm living in Sorocaba. It's a countryside of São Paulo. Like Brizola said, he is my neighbor. I'm here in Talk and Talk since July because I need to improve my English. My main goal here is improve my English because I will earn in dollars, guys. So I'm improving my language because I'm trying to find an opportunity in the international market. Today I did an interview with an Australian guy, and that's difficult, but I felt myself more confident than the other interview. So talk and talk is good because here we can practice English every day and talk about different topics and feel more confident, independent of our challenges. So that's it.
That's right. Thank you, Dai. Good luck. And let's go, guys. Let's start this immersion. Dai, number one, question number one. Do you prefer to live in the countryside or in the city? Why?
At this moment, I prefer living in a countryside. Because of that, I moved to Sorocaba because I forget the word, but I was fugindo de São Paulo because I'm from São Paulo. I love São Paulo, but I decided try to live in a countryside because here, specifically in Sorocaba, we have a big city and a small city. It's a balance. Here we have a lot of things, and we have these things in São Paulo yet. And here, in my experience, of course, guys, here I have more quality of life when we are comparing with São Paulo. So I'm very happy here. I like to live here, and I think the only thing I felt missed it's about my family because they all live in São Paulo or other cities. So that's it. I prefer living in a countryside like Sorocaba, because if it's a smaller, I think I couldn't like. That's it.
Nice. Thank you, Dai. And you, Leanderson. Let me see.
I'm in the city now, but here it's very close to the countryside. And the next town over is Santana de Paraíba, where there are several small farms and ranches, and well, there's a countryside culture here. But I prefer living in the city.
Yes. Oh, guys, this is difficult to me. No, let me see. Mateus, what is your opinion?
I prefer living in a city. I think there are some cases like the countryside is bigger, like Sorocaba. I think, but I lived in a countryside. truly, really, was in an isle, Iceland, and that was difficult because sometimes you need to go out and do some different things, see different people, and in an island you see the same people every day, and it's difficult to me that I'm used to live in a city.
Yes. Brizola.
I agree. My neighborhood said, Diane. I prefer to live in the countryside too, specifically in Sorocaba, because I enjoy the peace and the quiet compared in São Paulo. The fresh air is so better, and the being surrounded by natural life there feels slower and more relaxed. Of course, my opinion, which helps me reduce stress and the focus on what really matters. I also like having more space and the opportunities to do outdoor activities, and which is hard to find a busy city. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And Almir, what about you?
Um, I live in São Paulo, but in the future, if I am in great conditions and in great health conditions, let me put that this way, I'd like to live in the countryside for a while at least. Do different things, in life, like planting, things that I have never done before, harvesting, feeding animals, mending fences. I don't know what else. Use horse manure to fertilize the soil. Build my own a chicken coop, galinheiro, for the chickens, to milk the cow. Things that I have never done before in my life, and I would do feeding animals and all that stuff.
Nice. And you, Ali?
I think it depende this moment. In moment this my life, I prefer live in city because the more opportunities. I like peoples. I like movements. I like contact many peoples. But maybe next years I'm more old. Maybe live in countryside is a good idea because more contact with natural animals, more peace. Mhm. That's
Yes.
it.
I agree, guys, with all the things that you said. I really don't know. I like to live in a city, but sometimes I just want to disconnect, and go to the countryside and stay in a different place. And I have a dream. I have a dream to plant a tree, uma árvore. I want to plantar uma árvore, sabe? I don't know if you know that have some things that uh, person that have before die plant, plantar uma árvore, escrever um livro, and I don't know the other things. And I want to plantar uma árvore because I want to have a quintal, that to see my dog run and this type of things. And I really don't know, but because here in the city have things to do, restaurants, cinema, and beaches, and I don't know. This question is difficult to me. Uh, Alina, number two, what are the main advantages of living in the countryside and in the city? What do you think? What's your opinion, Alexandre?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. It's question number two.
Number two.
Hmm. I live, I think live in countryside, more peace, contact naturally, but less opportunities. This work evolve career, in my opinion. In in city, for example, in Florianópolis, have many opportunities this work in many areas, logistics, IT, all areas, for example. That's it.
Yeah. Yes, but if you live in a countryside, you can be a farmer and I don't know, sell galinha, vaca, alface, this type of things have a lot of opportunity, right? Mateus, what do you think? What's your opinion?
I think in the countryside you have more life quality, more peace too. You can have a more strict uh, uh, social cycle. You can be more intentional with your friendship and your family. You can spend more time. I think you
Mhm.
you you have not a long traffic. I think it's that a long traffic in your day.
Mhm.
Depends on the countryside, né? But I think
Mhm.
in general is that, and I agree with Alexandre. In city, you have more opportunities to grow and evolve your career. Depends on what you work, and you have more dynamic. You have more opportunities to do and learn what you want, what you like to do in your free time. I think there are
Mhm.
more opportunities in this point of view.
Yes, I agree. And you, Leanderson?
Well, the city has better infrastructure with hospitals, banks, restaurants, schools, and the countryside is more peaceful, but I prefer having better infrastructure, especially since I have young children. My daughter is
Yeah.
6 and my son is 2, and I often need to get to the hospital quickly for any reasons, which might not be possible in the countryside.
Yes, thank you. And you, Dai?
I agree with you guys when you are talking about opportunities. I think in a city we can find uh, more opportunities. It's different of the countryside. In a big city, we can find a lot of remotely opportunities too. And here in Sorocaba, I think we can find this model of work a lot. But and I think about the time work because stores here, for example, close earlier than the big city. For example, when you go to Sorocaba Centrinho, Centrinho of Sorocaba, you know, uh, for 4 da tarde is closer. That's it. No chance, no more chance. It's over, guys. Just tomorrow. And in a big city, we have other options to try to find something. It's about diversity too.
Yeah.
But here we have a lot of advantage too because we can live with more quality of life, more calm. When I moved to a countryside, I was finding these factors. So quality life, calm, balance between bagunça and organization. And here I found this, but like I said, Sorocaba, it's a countryside, but it's big. If I could try to live in a smaller countryside, I think I couldn't do this because I am a girl of the city. That's it.
Yeah,
I like the city's comfort.
yeah, I agree. And you, Brizola?
Yeah, I agree with you. Diana said living countryside is, I think, is more peace and the quiet, fresh air, and the closer connected to more to natural. Uh, People often, I don't know, have more space, which make it easier to relax and enjoy outdoor activities. Life tends to be slower and less stressful compared to the city, you know. On other hand, living in the city usually provide, I think, provider, of course, provider better access to jobs. For example, in Sorocaba, there are opportunities here, but it don't pay as well compared to companies in São Paulo, for example. For example, in my area, my positions pays two or three vezes less compared to São Paulo, you know. And of course, education, healthcare, and entertainment is ultimately both places have their pros and depends on what lifestyle you prefer. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Brizola. And you, Almi?
Hey, it's about the advantages. So I follow what most of the people have said before. The advantages in the countryside, I think, would be to have a closer connection to the nature. That would be for me that's far away from the nature. I at least anyway. The advantage in the city is the convenience, in my opinion, because the question asks for the advantages in the city also. So the options for entertainment, facilities for everything, and hospitals. That's about the same of what people have said before. Okay.
And what number 4? And what bothers you about city life? You're muted.
Okay. You want me to answer the question number 4? Is that
Number 4, yes.
what bothers you about city life? Uh, I think crowded places. I live in the city in São Paulo. I was born here. Okay, crowded places, shopping centers, parks, uh, grocery stores, supermarket. Everything is so crowded and noise. Also, lack of green. We have a lack of green places. Okay, uh, here in the city buildings all around. Everywhere you look, you only see buildings, and the fast pace of life is, you know, it's totally different here. It's noisy and crowded. That's what I
Yeah.
think about the city.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Leanderson?
Uh, I think traffic is what bothers me most about the city. But in the city, I can find people in poverty depending on social services. So these parts are bad in the city.
Yes, I agree. Mateus?
working, I think stress. If you have a life cycle, you have to run to commit to one commitment to other, and you have to do a lot of things. You don't have so many time to relax and to feel free. You are always running. I think this is the most that bothers me more.
Yes, I agree too. And you, Dai?
I think the number of people in every place where you try to go, that was affected to me, because in that time I wasn't working remotely, so every day I needed to go to my work, and I was living far off the center of the city, and I was working in the center of the city. So I I was losing a lot of time. I was being very stressed because the public transport is very cheio. I forget the word. It's very cheio. And my dream in that time, it was have a superpower of teletransportation, because I
Yeah.
I hate try to get a subway or a bus or walking, and I lose, I think, 2 hours to go and to come back home every day, so 4 hours. And
Yeah.
when I was studying in my college, I arrived in my home, I don't know, maybe midnight of the night, that was very late, because of because that was very far away to my home. But I think about insurance too, because I like to walk, and when I was living in a big city, I don't felt myself safe in the most of the time. But I don't know, it's reflections about the growth of the place. Sorocaba, it's not perfect too, because here we have a lot of people, we have um, crimes, we have a lot of kinds of loucurinhas, but it's more safe than a big city.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree with you when you said about the transport. And yeah, it's so hard, this subject, this part of life when you work in a enterprise and you have to do this is so hard. And but
Yes.
in this model of home office, this help a lot, uh, uh, all the people when we talk about transport. So nice, Dai, thank you. And you, Alexandre?
About question number 4,
Number
right?
4. Yeah.
Guys, for me, uh, traffic is 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 bad in my city. Um, Pollution, a little pollution too. Um, More stressful to more people's stressful. For example, comparable with peoples and live in countryside is a little different, né? Because people's in countryside usually a good morning, a good afternoon, olá. And city
Yes.
is very difficult. That's it, guys.
Yes, I agree. But it's not all the people, but in the most of the time, I work in a enterprise, and sometimes I said good morning, and no one.
Eh,
Answering, you know what?
yes,
I
yes.
don't know. Like
Uh,
sometimes I said, "Good morning." No one.
many
Fico no
many
vácuo.
people many people's is stressful in city.
Yeah, yeah. So, Brizola.
For me, I think it's the constant noise and the rush. There are always cars, peoples, and like you guys said, traffic everywhere, which make it hard to relax. Um, I also don't like Alexander said, pollutions and how crowded everything feels, and the people are always in hurry and sometimes forget to enjoy the little things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when a person change, for example, uh, the city from countryside or for another country, sometimes the people said that miss uh, a lot about the noise, about the about the how can I say, about the polite of the people. I saw a video yesterday, and a person, I don't know, change of country, and he said that he missed about how can I say, a guy from the subway, like vendendo chocolate. Tô sentindo falta eu tô aqui no trem da Europa e tô sentindo falta de alguém gritando vendendo chocolate. Eu tô aqui em algum lugar, ninguém tá gritando, olha o globo, mate, you know. Sometimes people have missed about this, but I don't know. Mateus, number 5. Do you think living in life is calmer in the countryside? Do you live? What's your opinion?
I think we can't say that it's only true because depends on for example, if you work with tourists, you are always working, you don't have so much time to relax, and it I think we can confirm that life in countryside is less stressful, but
Mm-hmm.
calmer depends on the people, on what you work, and
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yes. And you, Leanderson?
Well, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, but it's also hard work. Taking care of a farm or a small farm or as well, whatever. Cleaning the land, planting, and caring for animals. If you have any, are not easy tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very hard work, in my opinion.
Yes, and you, Dai?
I think it depends of the lifestyle of the people, because you can live in São Paulo and go to Ibirapuera or do yoga or just take a breath in your sofa and take a life more light, and you can live in a countryside, working a lot, or like I said, do something in your farm, or you could have a stressed routine. But
Mm-hmm.
if you are considering the external factors, yes, the life in a countryside is calmer than the city, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Yeah.
And you, Brizola?
Yeah, I agree with you, Diane said. I think it's depend on the person because I think some people find life in the countryside more calmer because of the slower pace, less traffic, and the closer contact with nature. They enjoy the quiet and the feeling of space. On the other hand, I think some people might feel isolated, I don't know, or bored without the social activities and the crazy day, shops and entertainment that city offers. So they might not find it's calmer out. It's really depend on what someone value in their life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And you, me?
Okay, I think it depends on what the person have been through before. If the person has passed through like a burnout or a stressful situation or is an anxious person, I don't know. I think it's calmer. It sure is calmer. There is no other way to say this, but it's less noisy. It's close. The connection with nature, and it all makes a difference, I think. And mostly for people elder who may have health condition, mental health condition, the countryside would be much better than the city. I'm
Yeah.
that sure. That's my opinion.
Yes, I agree with you. And you, Ale?
Guys, I totally agree with all. I complement answer. It depends this lifestyle, as Diane said, Brizola. It depends this work too, because some works have many agitated, movimented, depende. E now in countryside have academy, have many activities, né? Party too, né? Of course, in city, né? Have more. But in countryside, have too opportunities de make a resenha. That's it.
Yes, I agree with you guys. In the countryside, have more time to relax and enjoy simple things and enjoy the nature, the I don't know, the family without the noise, this type of things. And guys, we have time to one more question. So, Leanderson, in your opinion, number 6, does the countryside have everything you need to live well? What do you think? What's your opinion?
In my opinion, no. I need a good cell phone signal and a good internet connection to work. And I don't think I will find that in the countryside, at least not in the countryside in Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And you, Mateus?
With Ellen, so I think we have all the infrastructure that we need, like hospital, uh, schools, and this type of things. So I think depends on the in the countryside, but here in Brazil we have some difficulties, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we need to go to other cities to have health treatment and this type of things.
Thank you. And you, Dai? What's your opinion?
Here I have all what I need to live without my family. um, but I think it's depend of the countryside again, because last week I saw one news, and some small cities of the countryside, they don't have banks to go, and
Mhm.
they need to go to other city to pay bills or to get money. That is terrible. That is very hard because they don't have structure to go to the bank. That's not make sense. But I agree. Sometimes it's difficult to change, because you live in a big city. In this big city, you have everything what you need and everything what you don't need. And you move to a small city, in a countryside or in a farm or other place like that, and you will feel more disconnected of the life
Mhm.
because you are not, você não está acostumado àquilo, né, também.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yes, some places, some countryside don't have a hospital, and you have to go to
Yes,
another city to, you know.
it's bad.
Yes, all the things don't have a sense in the some culture, especially here in Brazil. So, Almir, what's your opinion?
I think it's a peaceful environment, although it might not have what I would need to live well. As said, Leanderson said something related to that. It lacks medical care. Also, there are fewer career opportunities. Also,
Mhm.
uh, so it depends on the person. If depends on the stage of life that the person is going through. Just the person decides to. Some people go to live by the shore. Some others depends. Mostly elder, yeah, old
Mhm.
people. They like to go to these places.
Yes. And what about you, Alexandre?
Ah, I with microphone started. um, I think depende this city, this countryside, because we have a countryside very small. Aí is good for school, hospital, entertainment, less entertainment. Um, I try one city in Santa Catarina. This city have 6,000 habitantes. Uma small city. Is center the cities have one street, one bank, one hotel, one posto de gasolina, um fórum. That's it. This is center this city, but city very very beautiful, very beautiful.
Mhm.
Cachoeiras, rios, natural.
Mhm.
I don't
Nature.
know this word. That's it. Mhm.
Yes. Thank you, Ale. And you, Brizola?
Yeah, I agree with you, everyone. It depends on the countryside. The countryside does have the service and opportunities that big city often like hospital, shopping centers, on entertainment, and depend on the city. It's take hours and the hours to go to the mall, hospital, or accesses basic everyday things. Yeah.
Yes, guys, I agree that all of you said. And I don't know if we have time, but so first, let's answer this question so quickly, guys. Number 7, is it possible to have a good quality of life in a big city, Brizola?
In one word.
No, go on. But
Yeah, I think it is possible to have a good quality of life in this city, but it depends on your lifestyles.
mhm,
Yeah, I quickly
yes,
answer.
Thank you. And you, Dai?
I agree with you, Lucas. It depends of your lifestyles and what you prioritize in your life. São Paulo, it's very good, for example, but you need to understand more about your lifestyle and how you can live better. Is it?
Thank you, Dai. And you, Leanderson?
Well, I think so, but it depends on where you are. Big cities also have a lot of poverty, misery, and outskirts of the city, so you should be careful.
Yes. And you, Omi?
Yes, I think it's possible. If you can afford it, if you have money for that, to live well, I mean, not on the street. No, I mean, to live well, okay? If you can afford it, it's much more expensive. You've got to have money. And that's it. There are more access to a good education, diversity of jobs, anyway. It's possible, but you will certainly spend more money here.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Yeah.
good job. That's my opinion. There are a lot of people outside on the street, downtown in the Praça da Sé, with okay, say square, that's downtown. If you go there right now at this time, it's crowded full of people. They lay down on the floor. That's it.
Yes. Thank you. And you, Ale, what's your opinion? It's it possible? You're muted.
Yes. I believe is total possible because and big city have all things academy shopping supermarket very close opportunities this work good foods of course, depende your lifestyle, né? But I believe it's totally possible have a good quality de
Mhm.
life in Grand City. That's it.
Thank you, Ale. And you, Mateus?
I think there is only one way to do that if you work remote and earn
Yeah.
well money. If you work remote and earn well money, you can give culture to your family. Culture, I think, I said like events and this type of things, and you can have a good environment, and you don't have traffic in your day-to-day life. I think that's the only way.
Thank you, Mateus. Thank you, guys. We don't have time, so let me see. What's your opinion about this subject? This time, this immersion, Brizola.
I really like this topic and this conversation, and I am suspeito para falar because I live in countryside. I really like this topic and this conversation. Thank you, Gabi.
Thank you. And Julie Anderson?
Oh, that is a great subject to practice English and know opinions people. So I'm grateful to stay here and participate. And well, let's do the next immersion. Bye bye.
Thank you. And you, me.
Yeah, it was very nice to make a contrast about these two kinds of lifestyle. How far apart are they? They are so far apart. It's totally different. Here in São Paulo, we have subway lines in São Paulo that don't have the conductor. The train runs automatically without a conductor.
Nice.
So it is. I
Yellow.
didn't mention this. Yes, I work in the subway company, so I know that So it depends, but they are far apart. It's a different lifestyle. That's
Yeah.
but the subject was very nice. It, a very nice one. Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, all of you guys, to stay here with me tonight. So I put the link, the server link on the chat, so you give your suggest about the other subject, about the platform, about the immersions, about the other things that you want to say that. So guys, have a good night. Thank you again, and bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Have a good night.
Yeah.